Another ticket has been punched. Congratulations to the Dallas Stars for joining the playoff party, the third team this season to make make it to this year's Stanley Cup playoffs. One of the stipulation that was completed, the Calgary Flames lost in overtime, which meant that Dallas needed to win. Had Calgary lost in regulation, all Dallas would have needed was to get to overtime. But Dallas handled that because, of course, they did. Um, Dallas is in Seattle. Actually, they still are because it's weird schedule. They're playing back-to-back games against the Kraken in Seattle. So yeah, they were playing the Kraken, who just got eliminated from playoff contention. Seattle scored first. Dallas scored the next five. And the man that's in that poster on the left, Miko Rancid, yeah, I find it slightly amusing that he's only played 11 games with Dallas and already he's on the poster, but he's on the poster graphic for the clinching the playoff spot. But it is what it is, I guess. So he had two of the five goals and an assist. So yeah. So Dallas, they are playoff bound. They are on an impressive run as of late. This is their fourth straight appearance in the playoffs and their sixth in the last 7 years. And it's been, like I said, it's been impressive. It started in 2019. It was kind of auspicious because I don't think anybody thought they were going to make it that year, but they did. They got in as a wild card and upset the Predators that year, and then made it to Game 7 double overtime against St. Louis. But that's where it ended. Of course, 2020 was the bubble, and of course, the Stars made it all the way to the Stanley Cup final, fell 2 wins short of winning their second cup. Now, they missed out the following year, and the year after that, they had that 7 game series against the Calgary Flames. That went to overtime. Jake Andre was standing on his head, but Calgary beat him out, and of course, it's the now emotional goal scored by the late great Johnny Gaudreau that won it for Calgary in that Game 7. But the next 2 years, would be pretty good to Dallas. The last 2 seasons, the Stars have been in the Final Four. They've been in the Western Conference Final each of the last 2 seasons, both times falling 2 wins short of making it to the Cup Final, which would have been for the third and fourth times since they moved from Minnesota. So yeah, the Stars, and of course they're not messing around. After all, look what they've done. Look what they've done trading wise. They got Mikhail Granlund. Of course, they got Mikko Rantanen from Carolina after we traded him to Carolina, and it's just been crazy what Dallas is doing. They don't lose. They don't lose games, which kind of frustrates this Abs fan, but it is what it is. Oh, speaking of, this most likely that's going to be the first round. Most likely Dallas and Colorado will be running into each other in round one, even though the Stars are kind of like within range. They're within range of the Central, but I still kind of think Winnipeg's going to take it. So, which would mean it will be Dallas and Colorado most likely in round one. That's going to be interesting. It always is when these two teams get together. But once again, congrats to the Dallas Stars for making it. Like I said, 3 teams are now in, 2 in the West, only 1 in the East. And we'll see how the rest of the playoff picture fills up with now 19 days left in the regular season. So, that is my video. If you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe if you want more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And my story about the Stars clinching, there's the link up there. Check it out when you can. And I'll be back very shortly with a lot of hockey stuff because I think another team can join this party. But again, congrats, Dallas, and see you in round one.